I am the Head of Operations for the Connected Health Cities Coordinating Centre. I started off by doing a degree in biochemistry, and then I went on to complete a PhD straight from my degree in cell biology research, which I loved. And after that I did a postdoctoral research position. So after I completed my PhD, I had a post at the University of Manchester doing some more lab-based research. But I realised that I had skills that I developed along the way in the management of research and talking about the research projects. So I then, about 10 years ago, moved into a role, the role of operations manager, which was all about managing the research, trying to secure funding for the research. And since then I've had various roles within research projects in project management and operations management. And then about 2 years ago I started the role of Head of Operations on the Connected Health Cities project. So a normal day in my job is, well, I suppose there isn't a normal day. It's very varied, which is one of the things that I love about my job. But I guess, you know, coming in, checking emails, having meetings with colleagues, collaborators, stakeholders in the project is quite typical, but the topics of the meetings can vary wildly. So, you know, one week we can be trying to arrange a music project, so turning our research into music to engage the public and the wider stakeholders of our project and tell them a bit more about what we do. And then the next week we can be meeting about a contract that we need to set up to start a research project, so with the university's legal team or legal teams from other organisations. So it's very varied, mainly office-based. Sometimes we go out and about and visit different locations. So we have, on the Connected Health Cities project, we have collaborators all across the north, so sometimes we might go out to different universities or hospitals and speak to them, or we might go to various networking events to tell people about the kind of research that we're doing. Yeah, so I think that sort of encapsulates a typical day. My advice for somebody going into digital health would be don't worry too much about your background or being an expert in the area. I'm not an expert in digital health. As I said, my background was in biochemistry. I think it's more about the skills that you can bring. So can you communicate to lots of different people? Can you organise your time and other people's time? And just really think about developing those skills, and then you can learn everything else, you know, as and when on the job, really.